Hey everybody, welcome back to Race of History. We're going to get into a two-part Sabaton English and Swedish version today, a lifetime of war. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the way that you say it in Swedish. I know that I have a lot of subscribers that are Swedish, and yeah, I'm not going to make y'all listen to that. But this is the live Great Tour version. It'll have the English subtitles on it, and so I'm super excited about it. Let's get into it. A Lifetime of War. We're going to do the Swedish version first.
Helt underbart. Mina vänner, då sjunger vi tillsammans. En livstid med krig!
Jesus, that is so many people. That is so many people. Wow. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Maybe it's hard for me to wrap my brain around because it's in a different language. I don't know. That was crazy. The crowd just took over. Wow.
Där ute väntade ständigt ut. Men bryr sig då, vi kämpar på. Får en soldat ett värdigt slut. Och somna in, försvinna bort och aldrig vakna. För kriget det kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig? Så se mig som den. En make, en vän. Fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig? För kriget det kan förgöra en man. Jag ger mitt liv för mitt fosterland. Men vem saknar mig? Så se mig som den. En make, en vän. Fader och son som aldrig kommer hem. Men vem sörjer mig?
Okay, God, how cool was that? That was awesome. That was my favorite video. That was my favorite video that I've done of theirs so far. That was so cool. There are so many people there. I feel like, depending on where you're from, you may not, this may not make much sense to you. But in the U.S., you have certain particular musicians who do like, they do like a military tour, right? So they'll go play in at a bunch of different military bases in the U.S. They'll play at bases abroad. They'll, we've had musicians that have gone to Iraq, Afghanistan, places like that, and played for troops there. I feel like Sabaton could kill in a tour like that. I feel like they could absolutely kill in a tour like that. That was awesome. I liked the song. The whole atmosphere was just so cool. So that was a Swedish version. In just a few seconds, it'll pick up the English version for A Lifetime of War, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, welcome back. Here we go. Sabaton, A Lifetime of War. This is the lyric video put out by, I guess, their record label, Nuclear Blast. Is that who they're signed to? But regardless, the English version now, A Lifetime of War.
Two ways to view the world, so similar at times. Two ways to rule the world, to justify their crimes. by kings and queens, young men are sent to die in war. Their propaganda speaks those words been heard before. Two ways to view the world brought Europe down in flames. Two ways to rule, past man gone insane. A few will remain, who'll find a way to live one more day. Through decades of war, it spreads like disease. There's no sign of peace, religion and greed, 'cause millions to bleed. 3 decades of war.
Okay, sorry, I don't like interrupting their songs. But that's very interesting how the perspective of the song changed from one to the other. Like, I feel like you got like a first person view of war, or specifically the 30 Years' War in the Swedish version of it. And in this one, you're getting more of like a broad perspective of the war. Of war. That's very interesting to me. Is that what they did there? Because that's what it seems like. That's really cool, actually.
From dawn to dawn they're fighting, die will they stand. The fog of war I sleep when armies scorch the land. When all of Europe's burning, what can be done? They've been to war a decade, 2 more to come. Long way from home.
Okay, what was that? The Swedish in there. What did that say?
I'm at war, past man gone insane. Not you will remain, who'll find a way to live one more day. Through decades of war, it spreads like disease. There's no sign of peace, religion and greed, 'cause millions to bleed. 3 decades of war.
Okay, so their guitar solos are so epic. I feel like they have them in a bunch of different songs, and they don't miss. They don't miss on the guitar solos. They are so good. And I like the strings in this too.
When they face death, they're all alike. No right or wrong, rich or poor. No matter who they served it for, good or bad, they're all the same. Rest side by side now. As man gone insane, not you will remain. Who'll find a way to live one more day? Through decades of war, it spreads like disease. There's no sign of peace, religion and greed, 'cause millions
Yeah, that was awesome. I would buy one of their vinyls. That I for sure would. Obviously, I can get all of their songs on my phone, but I would buy one of those vinyls. Yeah, that was really good. Again, they give a very interesting perspective through their songs. Like the songs are never extremely straightforward. I feel like they always come at it from an angle that I don't expect, especially kind of changing the perspective between the different versions. That was interesting. Imagine fighting a war for 30 years. Like a legitimate war going for 30 years. And this is in the part of history where, God, if there ever was such a thing, it was still the gentleman's war that was referenced in World War One. But just how brutal. But this is such an interesting time period. I'm wanting to get into it more on the channel because so much is changing in Europe. So much is changing with the church, which has been a huge geopolitical factor in Europe for so long. It's really great. So that was Sabaton, A Lifetime of War, Swedish and English versions. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me keep building the channel over here, and I will see you all next time.